I'm Kay, and today I'm here with Brandon from Headspace. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm a psychologist here at Headspace in Bondi Junction. I'm originally from Perth, and one of my favourite activities to do is kayaking.
So I think that some students might groan if they're told to go practice being mindful. They might feel that mindfulness is used as a buzzword. What are your thoughts on mindfulness as a buzzword, and what would you say to those skeptical students?
Well, mindfulness isn't a new term. It's been around for hundreds of years and is actually rooted in Eastern philosophy. There's been an explosion of research that has investigated mindfulness and the benefits of it on our brain and our well-being, and I suspect that's why it's been used as a buzzword more recently. But I would say to the skeptics that, mindfulness isn't a new term. It's been talked about more because of the research, but it's been around for hundreds of years before that.
Can you please explain what mindfulness is, as if you were talking to a 5-year-old?
Sure. So mindfulness to me is about being open, inviting and accepting of whatever our experience is in the moment. It's not being judgmental, it's not ruminating on that experience, it's just being with whatever it is that we're feeling in that moment, even if it's unpleasant.
Do you feel that there are any misconceptions about what mindfulness is?
Oh, absolutely. I think the biggest misconception probably has to do with mindfulness being meditation, and mindfulness can be practiced, in meditation, but it can also be practiced in just day-to-day life events. We can, walk mindfully, we can eat mindfully, we can have conversations mindfully. So it's not necessarily just about sitting down, sitting cross-legged and breathing. It's about, accepting and inviting our experience, whether we're meditating or not.
Is mindfulness a good fit for everyone and all problems?
Probably not. I think it really depends on the individual. Some people are going to find mindfulness easy to practice, it feels quite intuitive and natural, and some people are going to find it a little bit more challenging and find that it's actually really hard to sit with anxiety and those unpleasant feelings. I think my advice would be to explore lots of different options and find what works best for each person. That being said, mindfulness is a bit of a skill and it takes practice to master. So I think with any skill it's going to be hard at the beginning, but the more we practice it, the easier it will become over time.
What is required for mindfulness to be effective? Is it a short-term technique or a long-term technique?
Probably both. I think practicing mindfulness and doing it consistently and regularly is helpful in the long term because it helps us notice when we're feeling a bit stressed or a bit anxious, and we can de-escalate those feelings with mindfulness when we notice those warning signs. But I think it's also helpful in the short term. When we do get to the point of panic and intense anxiety, then we can use it to kind of decompress and bring down those levels of emotions.
What are some very easy and practical ways to implement mindfulness into your life?
So I think mindfulness can be practiced formally, such as through meditation. We can do that individually with, by yourself, or you can do it in groups as well. There's also some really great meditation apps out there, like there's Calm and Headspace as well, which can be, useful. But it can also be practiced informally. We can eat mindfully, notice, what the food tastes like, what different shapes are there, what different textures are there, what does it feel like when we swallow the food. But also we can, practice mindfulness when we're just walking as well. What is in our environment, what can we smell, what can we see, where does our attention kind of go to, and just being kind of really aware of that experience.
I'm here with Becky from the Youth Reference Group.
My name is Becky, so I'm in the Youth Reference Group at Headspace, and I actually also go to UNSW, so it's nice to be here with you.
Nice to be here with you too. So what does Headspace do?
So we support young people aged 12 to 25 with mental health, physical health including sexual health, alcohol and other drug services, as well as work and study support. With a focus on early intervention, we work with young people to provide support at a crucial time in their lives to help get them back on track and strengthen their ability to manage their mental health in the future. Headspace is a confidential service, although we do encourage support from family and friends in treatment. There are 140 centres around Australia, however the closest one to UNSW is our centre located at 20 Bronte Road, Bondi Junction, next to Anita's Gelato and across from Grilled. We are open from Monday and Wednesdays 9 to 7 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
What is the process of getting help at Headspace for the first time like?
So the best way is to call or check our website. Our number is 9366-8800. You can also just walk into the centre and speak with one of our friendly admin officers. Once you book an appointment, you'll be emailed a welcome pack with all the information you need before you come into the appointment. You'll be invited to the InnerWell platform, which is an online assessment for young people to complete in your own time prior to the first appointment. And if you need help, we have a digital navigator to support you. Your initial appointment is a treatment planning session with a youth access clinician to talk about your needs and goals, and they will then help coordinate the supports that we can offer. And if you just want to visit one of our GPs for general health, we have a GP every day of the week.
So if you can't go in person to Headspace, what are some alternative ways of contacting you?
So you can get support for your mental health by creating a Headspace account. And with a Headspace account, you'll get instant 24/7 access to a great range of tools and support for your mental health. Some of those tools include joining a group chat where you can discuss helpful topics with other young people led by Headspace professionals. You can create your own personalized space, collect tools and resources that work for you, and build your own mental health toolkit. You can chat to other young people who are going through similar things, share what's on your mind and learn from each other. You can also get one-on-one support with Headspace clinicians, share what you're going through with trained professional online or over the phone. It's confidential, free, and can be anonymous if you prefer. This can be done either by calling 1-800-650-890, and it's available from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. Every day, and you can use a web chat with a clinician, also available from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. every day, or you can send an email.
So if people don't feel that Headspace is a good fit for them, how do you help them find other support?
So here at Headspace Bondi Junction, we have no wrong door policy. This means that we recognise Headspace might not be the most suitable service for your needs, but our clinicians will help link you with the right services when you need them.
When and how should someone seek help?
So you can seek help in many ways here at Headspace Bondi Junction, and this includes LGBTQI+ social group, art therapy, exercise physiology, youth advocacy group, and more. Headspace is a service for youth by youth, and the people here understand youth health, and we believe that you don't need to be at a crisis to seek help. We all face challenges, and it can be helpful to talk to somebody about it. That's why we support young people with their mental health, physical and sexual health, drugs and alcohol support, and vocation and education support.
Does it cost money to go to Headspace?
Some services require a Medicare card, but you should just give us a call or come in and chat to us. Our online eHeadspace platform and digital work study can be assessed without a Medicare card.
Thank you, Becky, and thank you to Headspace for letting us use their space.
Thanks, Kay. It's been a pleasure.